Welcome to Radiate Yoga, a free live stream class that happens every Wellness Wednesday at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. My name is Crystal. I will be your guide, and we're starting a new month, a new week, a new month, which means a new theme and featured pose. This month, our theme is slow down and enjoy the journey. And if you want to dive deeper into that theme, all the different meanings it has, in the description of this video, you can find the update for February, and I go deeper into what that means. Just so here we can focus more on the practice and less on the talk. So our featured pose for slow down and enjoy the journey is Bird of Paradise, which we're not going to get into fully today. But we are going to move slowly in that direction. So week one, which is where we are right now, is about building firm foundations. And that's usually where we begin these months. So I would invite you to pull out your mat, come and sit here with me. And if you have 2 blocks and a yoga strap, those are going to come in handy, especially if you need a little extra length, want some support, or need a little extra length in your shoulders, tightness in your shoulders. So once you have all that stuff, I'll give you a second while I take a sip. Ah, I'll meet you seated on the mat. Cross your legs, however feels comfortable. Bring your hands to your knees with your palms facing down. Looking down at the mat, or maybe close your eyes if that feels okay. Let's start by checking in with the body. Feeling the weight, feeling gravity pull you down towards the earth. And scanning your body from the top of your head down to your toes. Releasing any tension. And bringing your awareness to your breath. Observing the natural inhale and exhale. As you inhale, lengthen through your spine. Gently start pressing up through the crown of your head. And as you exhale, release your hips, release your shoulders, release your jaw. Inhale, lengthen through the spine, reaching up through the crown of the head. Careful not to arch in the lower back. Pull your belly in, or maybe bring your hand to your stomach. As you exhale, release the hips, the shoulders, the jaw. Let's take a few breaths here, inhaling deeply, exhaling slowly. In and out through your nose. Bring both hands to heart center. In prayer pose, Anjali Mudra, take a moment to set an intention for this practice. What are you looking to get out of this? Or what would you like to offer this practice, dedicate? And slowly bring your hands back down to your knees and begin to open your eyes, looking down at the floor and then back up towards the screen. Let's start with some gentle neck rolls. We're going to take the chin down to the chest and slowly roll it over to the right. Hold here and breathe. Feeling the gentle opening as you reach your head down and you pull your left shoulder out to the side. On your next exhale, roll the head back down, chin to chest. Inhale, rolling over to the left and hold. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, lift the head back up. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead. Exhale, palms down, hands down. Inhale up. Exhale down. We're aligning breath and movement. Inhale up. Slowly exhale down. Last one. Inhale up. And exhale down. Bring your hands in front. Let's come onto the hands and shins. Separate your feet or your hands under your shoulders. Fingers separated. Knees under the hips. Pressing the tops of the feet down. Maybe walk the hands up just a little bit. As you inhale, drop your chest, look forward, shoulders back. Exhale around the spine, release your head. Inhale, drop the chest, look forward. Exhale around the spine, release the head. Inhale, drop the chest, look forward, shoulders back. Keep the neck long. Exhale around the spine, release the head. And inhale back to a neutral spine. From here, we're going to do a fire hydrant. So looks kind of strange, but feels really good. You're going to lift the right knee up to the side, like you're a dog at a fire hydrant. We're going to take circles back, down, and forward. Inhale up, back, down, forward. And reverse. And release the knee down. Lifting up to the other side, grounding through your palms. Inhale, leg up. Exhale, down, back, up, forward. And reverse. We're opening up and lubricating the hip socket. And release. Tuck your toes under, lift and press back into downward facing dog. First, Adho Mukha Svanasana of the day, probably, most likely. Do any movements that are calling you right now, bending one knee, then the other, bending both knees, lifting up through the hips, moving side to side. Just take it slow and explore. Whew. From here, we're going to shift the weight forward into plank, drop the knees wide, feet together, and press back into child's pose, reaching the arms forward, or you can bring your hands behind you, releasing through the shoulders. Inhale, coming back up, lift up onto the knees, and extend both feet back, come into plank. Hold your plank, shoulders above the wrists, heels pressing back. Pull up from your center and press yourself into downward facing dog. This time you're going to walk your feet very slowly, maybe on your tiptoes if that feels okay, to the top of the mat. And release your head down, fold forward, keeping a slight bend in your knees. Inhale halfway, hands to shins, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, fold forward and grab opposite elbows, bend the knees and come into ragdoll. You can also bring your fingertips down if that feels better. And feel free to move side to side, move the head. Inhale halfway, hands to shins. Exhale, fold. Hands to the mat, step the right foot back. Release the back knee, release the toes. Maybe here you grab your blocks. Probably a good idea to just keep them close by. Both sides of your foot. Inhale, shift the weight forward, lift the heart. If you don't have blocks, you can use your fingertips. Exhale, press back, straighten the front leg. Release the head. Inhale, shift and reach the heart forward. Bending into that front knee, opening through the right hip. Exhale, pressing back, straighten the front leg and release your head. Lift the foot, coming onto the heel. Breathe. Bend into the front knee, bring both hands back down, tuck your back toe, lift and step the foot forward. Inhale halfway. Exhale, fold. Step the left foot back, release the knee and toes. Blocks to your sides or fingertips. Inhale, reach the heart forward, shoulders back. Exhale, pressing back, straighten the leg, release the head. Inhale, shift the weight forward. Hold here, opening through the left hip flexor. Careful not to go too deep, just deep enough to feel a delicious stretch. Exhale, press back, Straighten the leg, release the head. Lift the toes, come onto the heel. Bend into the front knee, put the blocks to the side, hands to the mat, tuck your back toes, lift and step the foot forward. Inhale halfway, exhale, fold forward. Inhale, press into the heels, rise all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Release the hands. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, bend and fold all the way back down. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step both feet back into plank. And lower all the way down, elbows in. Release toes. Pull your knees in, pull your belly in. Inhale, roll up for Cobra Bhujangasana. Exhale, release. Inhale up onto the knees. Exhale, tuck the toes, lift. Press back, downward facing dog. Bend the knees deeply. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step or hop to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Release your hands. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands all the way back down, folding forward. Release your head. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step back into plank. And lower all the way down, belly in, elbows in towards the ribs. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, release. Inhale, up onto the knees. Exhale, lift and press back. Downward facing dog. Bend the knees. Inhale, look forward. Step or hop to the top. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold and release the head. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. The moment here in Dvijasana. Realigning the spine. Release the hands. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, bend and float all the way back down. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, bend the knees, drop your hips, reach your arms up, chair pose. Exhale, release the hands down. And step the right foot back. Drop the heel. Let's inhale up into warrior two. Bend into the front knee. Take your hands to your ribs and adjust your ribs so they're facing forward. So they're facing the side where your head is facing. Extend your arms out. Flip your palms, rotating through the shoulders, and then only flip your palms back down. Gazing beyond your left fingertips. Exhale, hands to the mat. Cartwheel the hands, lift the back foot. Step the left foot back, plank. Exhale, lower down all the way. Inhale, lifting up for cobra. Exhale, release. Inhale up onto the knees. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg up and back. Bend the knee. Open the hip. Exhale, bring the knee to your nose. Shift the weight forward. Step the foot in between your hand. Drop the back heel. Inhale up to warrior two on the other side. Bend into the front knee. Flip your palms up to rotate through the shoulders and then flip your palms back down. Exhale, cartwheel the hands to the mat, lift the back foot up, and step the left foot forward to meet the right. Inhale halfway. Exhale, fold, bend your knees, drop your hips. Inhale up, chair pose. Exhale, stand. Release the hands. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, bend. Come back into chair pose with arms lifted. Exhale, release all the way back down. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, hands to the mat. This time, step your left foot back. Drop the heel. Inhale, come back into warrior two. Bend into the front knee. If you've got a block close by, just identify it. You may need it. We're going to shift the weight forward. So first, reach forward with your right arm. Drop your forearm to your thigh, or you can use a block on the outside of your foot. And reach straight up with the opposite arm. And reach forward. Pressing through the heel of the right foot. Inhale to come back up, warrior two. Drop the back hand down the back leg. Inhale, reverse. And exhale, coming back down to your forearm or to the block, reaching straight up and over. Some dynamic warrior movements. Press into the heel. Inhale, back up, warrior two. Drop the back arm, reach up, reverse. Exhale, forearm or block, reaching up and over. Inhale. Exhale up. Warrior two, slow down and reverse. Graceful. Exhale back down one last time. Forearm or block, reach up and over. Inhale back up into warrior two. Straighten the front leg. Reach it forward. Bring your hand to your shin, to your ankle, or to the block on the outside of your foot. And reach straight up. Into triangle pose, Trikonasana. We're opening the hamstrings right now. The muscle that we need to have nice and open for bird of paradise. So we can lift and open up that leg. We're just going slow. On your next exhale, take that top arm over your head, stretch through the left side, and then bring it down. Lift the back heel up. And we're going to drop the back knee, release the toes. Walk the right foot over to the right and drop down into lizard lunge. You can stay on your hands, or you can come down to your forearms. Or if you're in the middle like me, you can use your blocks and come down to your forearms on the blocks. Your heart lifted, spine is long. Stay here, or you can lift back up onto your hands. And draw the back foot in towards you, so bending the knee. You don't have to do this, just giving you another option. It's going to open up the quadricep in the left side. Stay here, or you can lift and reach back, either with a yoga strap or with your hand. Reach back for the foot. Lift the chest. Moving slowly, being mindful of your body, and ultimately listening to your body, not to me. Something doesn't feel right, just come out of it slowly and go back to the place that felt right for you. Release slowly, foot and hand. Inhale, coming back. Let's twist over to the other side. So keeping your left hand down. Inhale, reaching up and back with the right arm. And staying here, or maybe going into the same, bending the foot, or bending the knee, grabbing the foot. Lift the chest. If you feel lots of pressure in the front hip flexor on the left side, just don't dip down as far. Come up out of it, and that should give you a little relief. Slowly release, slowly, gracefully coming back to the blocks. Remove them. Let's put them to the side. Tuck your back toes, lifting up. Let's come into plank. Lower down, elbows in towards your ribs. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, release. Inhale up onto the knees. Tuck your toes, lift, press back, downward facing dog. Inhale the left leg up. Exhale, bend the knee, open the hip. Bring the knee down, shift the weight forward, knee to nose. Step the foot in between your hand. Drop the back heel. Inhale to come up for warrior two on the other side. Bending into the front knee. Hold your warrior for a moment. Slow down and enjoy the journey. Reaching forward with the left arm, bringing your forearm down to the thigh or down to a block on the outside of your foot. Reaching straight up with the right arm. And then reaching forward, extending through the right side of the body. Exhale, look down, press into the heel of your left foot to lift yourself up. Release the back hand down the back leg. Inhale, reaching up and back, reverse warrior. Exhale, back to warrior two, and then forearm or to the block. Inhale, reach up and over. Inhale, press to lift up warrior two and reverse warrior. Moving slowly, gracefully, feeling everything. Exhale, back down, forearm or block. Inhale up and over. One more time. Inhale up and back. Inhale and exhale back down. Inhale up and over. And exhale, pressing back up into warrior two. Straighten the front leg. Reaching forward, let's come into triangle pose. Hand to shin, ankle, or to the block, Trikonasana. And reaching straight up with the right arm. Breathe. Take the top arm and reach it over your head, lengthening through the right side of the body. And then slowly reach it down towards the mat. Lift the back heel up. Bend and drop the back knee. Release the toes. Walk the left foot over to the left. And bring both hands to the inside of the foot for lizard lunge. Bend deeply into the front knee. Release the right hip down. Bring your hands to the mat. or your forearms to blocks or to the mat. And let's just chill here for a moment. Option to stay here or come up onto your hands. And let's twist over, keeping your left hand down, bending your right knee, bringing the foot towards you, and just stay like this. Or you can press your left hand down, reach up with the right and back. And use a strap or use your hands to reach your toes, lift your chest. And remember, if it feels too intense in your hips, just come out of the sinking. Don't dip as low. Slowly release, slow and controlled. Use your core and hip muscles to bring you back. Right hand comes down, twisting over to the other side. Reach the left arm back. Maybe bend the knee, grab the foot. Lift the chest. Slowly release and bring the hand back. Remove the blocks. Put them off to the side. Tuck the back toes. Lift the back leg. Step the left foot back into plank. Lower all the way down. Elbows in. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, release. Inhale up onto the knees. Tuck the toes, lift and press back. Downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg up and back. Bend the knee, open the hip. And release it back down. Inhale the left leg up and back. Bend the knee, open the hip. And bring it back down. Lift onto the balls of your feet and walk your feet to the top of the mat. Keep your feet hip width apart. As you inhale, lift halfway, and exhale, fold forward. Now here we're going to do that pose that you saw in the image, in the cover photo, the thumbnail of this video. So you're going to bend your right knee deeply. I'm going to face forward so you can see. Bend your right knee deeply. And then maybe bring the foot a bit closer. Take your right arm and bring it underneath the foot. So you've got your leg under the shoulder. And if you're feeling what I'm feeling, this activated your left hamstrings. You may really be feeling this up from your heel, up the calf, up the back of the thigh muscle. If you're feeling any discomfort, any pain, bend the knee just slightly, especially if you've got any lower back issues. Otherwise, if it just feels, a little bit out of your comfort zone, stay there and breathe with the feeling for a moment. Slowly release, unravel the arm, release the foot. Inhale halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Reach the arms overhead. Maybe slight back bend. And exhale, bend and float all the way back down. Release the head. Inhale halfway. And exhale, folding forward. This time we're going to bend the left knee deeply. Take your left arm underneath the leg. And the further you can get it underneath, the better. And then just bring your fingertips down. Also, if you want to use the blocks here, if your fingertips don't reach, use the blocks at any height. And just start playing with that feeling. As we are moving slowly here, notice any differences from one side to the other. And slowly unravel and release the knee down. Inhale halfway. Exhale, fold and release the head. Inhale all the way up. Slight back bend. And exhale, hands to heart center. From here, inhale back up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale halfway. Exhale, hands to the mat. And step both feet back into downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg up and back. Exhale, bring the knee to your nose. And then come into pigeon. Lay your shin down. Lay the back knee down. If you have any sensitivity in your knee, maybe you lie on your back and do it like this. Otherwise, being in your pigeon, fingertips to the mat, lifting the heart. And feel free to go down, but do it slowly. Maybe start here. Take a couple breaths. And then stay or lower down. Walk your hands a bit forward. See how that feels. And maybe we'll go a little deeper, bringing the forearms down. Stay here or go a little deeper, extending both arms out, maybe bringing your forehead to the mat. Just don't choose what looks cool. Choose what feels good, what feels right. Let's come back up onto the hands, or bring your left hand up and just move your forearm so that the fingers are facing to the left. And you can use a block here. You can come up onto your hand. We're just going to twist, reaching up and back, going a little deeper into that right hip socket. You can bend your knee and grab the foot here and see how that feels if you like. And then exhale, coming back to center, tucking the back toes, lifting and sending the right leg up and back, shaking it out, making some circles with the knee, just like we did at the beginning. And then release the foot. Inhale the left leg up and back. Exhale, bring the knee to your nose. Come into pigeon, either this way or on your back. Fingertips in front of you, lift your heart and stay here for a couple of breaths before you start moving your way down. And walk your hands a bit forward. Or maybe drop to your forearms. Or maybe extend your arms all the way out and bring your forehead to the mat. Coming up onto your hands, and take your left forearm, shift it over to the right so your fingertips are facing the right, or maybe come up onto your hand like this. We're going to twist the body over to the right side, reach the right arm up, sinking into that left hip socket a little bit more. And exhale, coming back down to the center. Press into the hands, tuck your back toe, lift yourself up, and step both feet back into downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the left leg up, bend the knee, and let's take some circles to liberate that hip. And then bend both knees, step the feet forward, and sit down with your legs extended in front of you. It's fun, right? All right, so here, if you have a yoga strap, feel free to use it. You can put the strap around the balls of your feet to help you reach without curving the spine. Keep the spine long and gently begin to pull yourself forward, pulling your belly to your thighs. If you can reach, grab your feet, grab your toes. You want to press the insides of your feet forward and feel that slight inner rotation of the thighs, of the hips. Grab just your right foot with the strap of your hands. Press down with your left heel. Pull through your core. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Always breathing. Take your right hand under the right knee, bend the leg, and take your foot to the opposite side of your left leg. Wrap your left arm around your right knee. Twist at your core. Inhale, reach the right arm up. Bring the fingertips behind you. Bring the hand down and bring the hand to a block. If you want to deepen the twist, Inhale your left arm up and take the elbow to the outside of your knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Pressing firmly through that left heel. Find the space to breathe in the twist in your chest. Breathe into your arms, into your back. Slowly unravel over to the other side and bow down. Just to counter the twist, bring your hands behind you, extend both legs forward, press your chest and lift your heart. Exhale, coming back to the center, hands to your feet, lifting the heart, folding forward. Take your hands or the strap to your left foot. Ground the right heel. Pull from your core. Lift the left leg up. Hold your foot with your right hand. Take your left hand under the knee. Bend the knee and bring the foot to the outside of the right leg. Inhale, reach your right arm up. Wrap your arm around your left knee. Inhale the left arm up and take your hand behind you, fingertips or palm or block, whatever you choose. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist at your center. If you want to make it deeper, inhale your right arm up. Take the elbow to the inside of the knee. Whew. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, twist over toward your left shoulder. Slowly begin to unravel. Slowly, slowly. Over to the other side. Gently bowing down. Inhale, coming back up to center. Extend both legs. Let's lower all the way down, using your core muscles as much as you can. And then lift your legs straight up. Don't usually demo this, but since the strap is right there, if you find that it's difficult to keep your legs like this without a wall, you can place the strap on the balls of your feet. Use this as support. If you've got a block, you can place that at the lowest level under your tailbone just to give yourself a little more height. Breathe deeply as the blood from your legs rush down to revitalize your heart. Slowly release the strap, release whatever you're holding with your feet, bend the legs, and bring your toes back to the mat. Remove the block. Bring your feet to the edges, the sides of your mat. Very sloppily. I love the sloppy twist. Just let your legs, your knees drop to the right as you gaze to the left. Extend your arms or cactus them. Coming back to the center. Bring your hips to the center so everything is aligned in a straight line. And then drop the knees over to the other side, to the left, as you gaze to the right. Bring the knees back to center, hips to center. Bring your knees in towards your chest. Grab the outside of your feet. You can stay here into supine butterfly or extend your legs, come into happy baby. And be gentle. Just allow your hips to be pulled by gravity. Don't force anything. And if you feel like rocking side to side, go for it. Bring your feet together. Extend your legs out in front of you. Come into Shavasana, corpse pose. Extend your arms and legs and get comfortable. You take a deep breath in through your nose. Open your mouth and release. A deep breath in through your nose, returning to your body. As you exhale, begin to move toes, fingers, head. Inhale, stretch your arms overhead as you reach your legs forward. Exhale, bend your knees and bring them into your chest for my favorite part of the practice. Hugging, loving your body, this beautiful vessel that was made just for you. There's no other body on this earth that looks like yours. Roll onto one side and use your hands to lift yourself up or simply roll up into a seated pose. Meeting me back into Sukhasana. In Sukhasana. Hands to your knees, palms facing up. And take a moment to reconnect with your long spine, lifted heart, open heart. Balanced breath. Bring your hands together in Anjali Mudra and recall your intention. Honor your intention. And as we bring our thumbs to our third eye, take a gentle bow, showing gratitude for this moment, for our practice, for each other. Thank you, thank you, thank you for practicing with me, with us today. Next week is going to be about exploring connections. And this will be a recording, so feel free to come back and do it every day so that you're preparing your body for what's coming next week. And go to crystalariel.com to sign up for Radiant Living so you can stay connected with me every day. I'll see you next week. I hope you have a delicious Wednesday. Ciao for now.